Good morning, y'all, and welcome back to Apron Strings. I am in the kitchen this morning going to make another Christmas goodie. Tonight I'm going to visit some friends for a little Christmas get-together, and I'm taking a dessert. So I thought I would make my Christmas bars, and I don't think I've ever made them for y'all before, so maybe it'll be something new that you can enjoy. We're going to start by making a crust that we bake for about 15 minutes. And then we'll make the topping and bake it for longer than 15 minutes, and then you just cut them into squares, and they're festive looking and they're delicious. Thank you for watching all the old Christmas stuff. You're going to see some repeats. I told y'all that, but y'all voted to watch again, so as I make my stuff I will video it. And thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers. The good Lord has blessed my channel so much. Within the last month I've gained a lot of new subscribers. And y'all, you're a blessing to me, because the more I have that subscribe and watch, the more money that I can make to help supplement my income. So I do appreciate that. I appreciate you watching. And if you have time, watch the ads. That does help. Give me a thumbs up. Somehow that figures in. I don't understand all of it. I just make videos and talk a bunch and enjoy it. But I appreciate y'all helping me. I'm going to use the KitchenAid this morning. And what I did, I went to Dollar Tree and bought some of the little pans. And they have the neatest red cover that goes on the top of them that's festive for Christmas. So I thought, well, I'm going to put it in this pan today. And that way I'll have a cover on it and ready to take it this evening when I get ready to go. So I'll show y'all the cover directly so you'll know what I'm talking about. So let's get over to the KitchenAid, and we will mix up the crust and get it in the oven, and then we'll put the topping on and bake it. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is cream 1/4 of a cup of butter, which is 1 stick. And I've had it, it's at room temperature. I'll cream it a little bit, and then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Brown sugar makes everything taste good, so y'all already know it's going to be on the good side of the taste chart. I want to make sure it's all mixed well. And now we're going to add in 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And we're just making a crust. See, it's coming together kind of like a dough, and you just press it into the bottom of your pan. Here's the red top that I was telling y'all about. See how pretty it'll look when I get it all made and ready to go? Now here's my dough. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it around, and then I'm going to press it together to make my crust. Makes it easier than trying to push and shove a big old blob everywhere. Y'all got blobs of stuff at your house? My vocabulary is just really up there, let me tell you. We just want to try to cover the bottom of the pan with our dough. And it's soft and pliable, so it's easy to work with. Okay, I've got it all in there. And it's just pressed all the way around up to the edges. I'm going to bake this for 15 minutes at 350, and then we'll be back and make the topping for it. Okay, I've got about 6 minutes left on the crust, so I'm going to go ahead and get the topping ready. We need 2 eggs, and I'm using the same bowl and everything because I can. It's not going to hurt. 2 good eggs from my hens. They were very lazy yesterday. Out of 10 hens, I got 1 egg. They're going to have to up their business a little bit. But it's cold and damp, and I guess they just showing me they don't like the weather. So we're going to whip 2 eggs, and we're going to add 1 cup of granulated sugar. And this is a 1/2 cup measure, so I'll put 2 in. This was, my mama used these forever in her canisters. So I'm enjoying them ever since she left in 2010. Okay, I need a teaspoon vanilla, and this is a gift from my friend in New York, Susan, and she told me that the lid is exactly a teaspoon. This is bourbon vanilla that she made. She said, I don't know which one would be best for this. She sent me several different, made with several different things. I wish I could smell it. We're going to need 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. Let me get this where I can see. That is 1/4. And I'm just going to get it out of the shaker here. And I lost a lid somewhere. And I found a lid somewhere. The floor usually catches stuff. So there's my salt. Now we need a cup of coconut, and that's your shredded sweetened coconut. We need a cup of pecans or walnuts, and I'm using pecans. And I'm going to mix that just a little bit. We need a cup of corn flakes. And for the season, I add, if I'm making it for Easter, you can buy the pastel M&Ms. If I'm making it for Christmas, I use sometimes red and green cherries to make it festive. So according to the season, you can add something. You could save green cherries, and for St. Patrick's Day, you could make it with green cherries and, you know, make it festive for the occasion. But this is ready, and as soon as the crust comes out of the oven, we'll be putting our topping on it. And then we're going to bake the topping for about 20 minutes, and it's all at 350, folks. If y'all need to know that verbally right now, it will be in the recipe card, but 350. Alrighty, I'm going to get it out of the oven. I put it was a little flimsy, that pan, so I put it in my own 9x13. Okay, I got the crust out, and it's light brown, like it's supposed to be. And what I did, I set that pan inside a regular 9x13 for stability. So now we're ready to put our topping on and spread it around. Get that goodie out of there. Corn flakes give it some crunch, and everything else gives it some flavor, and it all adds up to delicious. Okay, here it is before I bake it. See, the red cherries just give it that Christmas look. If I had some green ones, it would really be Christmas. I might go see if I can find some green ones and add 2 or 3 to it, just because. Let me see. Okay, I got it out of the oven, and I'm going to let it cool a little bit, and then I'm going to cut it into squares while it's still a little bit warm. But I'll be back and show y'all here in a little bit. Okay, y'all, I got it all plated up. See, it looks Christmassy I did add some green cherries to it, as you can see. And it is delicious. While it was being cut, I snuck me some bites. Oh my goodness, the part around the edges is crunchier, and the part in the middle and on in a little bit kind of has a pecan pie-like because of the eggs. But it's very good. And like I said, you can adapt it to whatever the holiday is by what you add in. The cherries are an optional add-in that you could use pastel colored M&Ms for Easter. You can use red cherries or whatever for Valentine's. You can use the green cherries for St. Patrick's Day. You can, you could do red, white, and blue stuff for the 4th of July. You can make it for whatever holiday that you're trying to celebrate if you want to, or just make it plain and leave the add-ins out and just do your coconut pecans and what with cornflakes. It's a very good cookie bar. So I hope y'all will try it. And I've been having fun getting ready for Christmas, wrapping my few little things. I got friends that I exchange gifts with, and one of my friends brought me this simmer pot. And I've got rosemary, apple, and orange, and some lemon, and some cloves, and some star anise in it. And it sure smells good when I simmer it. And this sits right down on the burner. So if I want to do it out in the sunroom, I can take my induction burner out there and make it smell pretty. And not be spraying aerosol junk. Have something all natural that's sitting in the air real good. I can't smell it, but I know it smells pretty, so I'm going to keep using it. Cindy gave me that for Christmas. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a fun season. I love this time of the year. To me, it just makes everybody love everybody just about it. I mean, everybody you see just about it's got a smile on their face and Merry Christmas or how are you today? And I love it. Maybe that's just in Texas, but that's how we do it. So I'm enjoying it. And I'm going to try to be back in a day or two with another goodie that I'm making. I'm going to have a little gathering at my house Friday night, and I'm trying to get some stuff made, and I'm going to try to video each thing that I'm making. So I'll be back. The good Lord bless and keep y'all, and I will see you again in a day or two.